What's going on, Freshington fam? It's your big brother, Billboard Freshington. You're now listening to another blog episode of Just My Thoughts. And today I want to talk about the topic, which is the delegitimization of a degenerate system. You see, you can smell it in the air. It's an election year. And there's a lot of BS being propagated, but more so from the Democratic side versus the Republican side. But we're going to focus on the Democrats. Why? Because they're the ones who always try to do the most. We are their biggest supporter base, and they are the biggest habitual dumpers on the black vote. They are the habitual dumpers on the black vote, the black constituency. And so, with that being said, we just got to really point these things out as to why black people are choosing the couch over a vote, choosing the couch over a political party, choosing the couch over failed promises. Because not participating in a degenerate system delegitimizes it. For all of you slow Negroes out there, well, no vote for Kamala mean no. It's a vote for Trump. You not voting for Kamala mean gonna automatically get Trump in the office. Project 2025. Are we still this politically childish, this politically uneducated? Like, are we this politically overly emotional? We're the only people where they'll prop up celebs, Kamala, or on a whole tour everywhere she go. She'll have a concert and then she'll come out and speak. With Meg the Stallion, you know what I'm saying? You had some other male rapper when she went. I can't remember this other spot, wherever the hell she went, but she just brings out rappers. So she's pretty much a keynote speaker for a concert series, pretty much a concert tour, you know what I mean, where her speaking at the end. And this is and this is called black outreach. And then when black outrage for the black outreach, the black outrage for the so-called black outreach commences because of the disrespectful mannerisms and tone and just the overall disrespectful ideology, because no other race or community of people is approached like this. They're not throwing concerts for the South Indian, the Asian group. They're not throwing concerts. They don't have Saucy Santana up there. You know what I'm saying, for the LGBT votes or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, with no other group, no other race of people. You know what I mean? Is doing this disproportionately or at all when it comes to outreach for their vote, because voting is transactional for whatever reason. You know, the slow meth pipe lead babies out there, or and adults, I'm talking about y'all, talking about these, all these votes and stuff like that. It's like, what are you talking about? And when we're sitting back and we're delegitimizing this system. There's a lot of scared plantation talk that's happening. A lot of scared plantation talk. And we don't got no time for that, man. I'm telling you right now. We have Asians who are the least engaged group when it comes politically. Yet they still making moves for their community. So we have to figure out ways outside of this political system, which is very. I just wish that our people can understand that we could strategize, create plan of actions outside of the dominant white society being in our mix. We can We have everything in our ability to be able to circle our wagons, show up our communities, and create resources, economic basis for our people. We just have to figure out ways to protect it. We did it before, we just did not have the protection mechanism down packed. But at the end of the day, the scared plantation talk has to go out the window. This is why we are delineating from those who have created fleeing as a legit as a lifestyle. And I can't remember what African country or countries, but this is like a legit thing. I want to say it was in Nigeria, but don't get me lying, where they've created a term for fleeing, and they have predominant African artists rapping about fleeing, how fleeing is a lifestyle in these diasporan countries. That's not us. They not like us. They talk to us versus I'm sorry, they talk at us, sorry, versus talking to us. If you ain't black, then if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I ain't gonna just talk. I vote for black people. I ain't gonna just do something that's gonna only benefit black people. No, that first statement was Biden. The second was Kamala. We have, even on a Republican, you know what I'm saying. We have this whatever this Spanish female. She's talking about you ain't black if you don't vote for Trump and all this talking down at us versus, talking to us and actually giving us resources and actually negotiating. All that is about to come to an end because how much disrespect can anybody take? Even the softest person can only take but so much disrespect. And lastly, the part this is what really kills me. They say, how are we going to get something if we don't vote for them? If we don't vote for the Democrats, how are we going to get something? Yet we have Democratic faces, Democratic representatives like Kamala, like Joe Biden, or we're going to stick with Kamala, talking about what they're not going to do for black people. Obama talking about he's America's president, not black people's president, yet doing something specifically for LGBTQ communities and signing the blue law for cops. Okay, so we're not going to take all this you could do for other people, but when it comes to do something specifically for us, like you do for other people, well, we have to include everybody else if you're going to get something. It's over for all of that. Do y'all hear just the degenerate talking points? And this is why we are delegitimizing a degenerate system. This is why. No other group gets treated like this politically. And it's like so amazing just to see the amount of black people still caught up. But at this point, we know that a lot of us will not be saved and cannot be saved. And so we have to start getting into the mindset, even, pertaining to our people, of just cutting people off, letting people feed them to the wolves, because actually they're going to be a part of our protection mechanisms. They're going to be the ones that get caught up firstly when things hit the fan, and we'll be able to plan off the backs of their unfortunate mishap and unfortunate miscalculations in this predominantly Eurocentric society. So they have their place too. Okay, just understand that they do have their place. But with all that being said, let's get this discussion popping, man. Make sure you share this, comment, and tag somebody who you feel would benefit from this discussion. I'm even, I'm really debating, relaunching the End Times Summit. It was very much a flop, and I have no problem saying it because it actually it wasn't my fault. It was other individuals' fault. And so, with that being said, I just got to find more serious individuals that want to talk to the people and engage people who are actually serious about preparation. With that being said, Fresh to 10 fam, I'm out of here. Peace.